The court, of course, the Supreme Court was scathing in its indictment of the commotion in Calcutta High Court, asking, is courtroom Jantar Mantar? Let me now throw it open for a wider discussion. Joining me on the show is Manishankar Chattopadhyay, is an advocate of the Supreme Court. Manojit Mandal is a political analyst, will give us the TMC perspective. Tuhin Sinha is a spokesperson for the Bharatiya Janata Party. Satyendra Singh is former deputy director at the Enforcement Directorate. And Mr. Chattopadhyay, if I may begin with you, sir, the ED virtually accused Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee of theft, accusing her of forcibly taking away files and electronic devices. Sir, is the Supreme Court notice to Bengal administration a setback for the TMC, a notice to the Chief Minister and the administration?
No, first of all, I am saying that I am not a leader of Trinamool Congress. I am not a spokesperson of Trinamool Congress.
Sure. We introduced you as an advocate. Go on, sir.
Many reasons is there. As an advocate, sir. So mind it, for your information, that on 9th January, that date mentioned by the Tushar Mehta before this court regarding vandalism by the party persons or something like that. So through WhatsApp chat, they are assembled in the courtroom number 5. My matter is the item number 36. Thereafter, the matter will Judge said that after 36, that matter will be taken up. So at this time of my matter, the court Millard Justice Shubhra Ghosh requested to the learned advocate who are assembled inside the court to vacate the court because I am facing a lot of problem. But mind it, all advocate inside the court maximum 100. But today, Mr. Mehta mentioned before the Supreme Court that 5,000 advocate clerks, something like that, gathering. In the courtroom size is the maximum 100 or 150 advocates can assemble there. So it is a totally false statement. The lot of issues involved.
Sir, be that as it may, my question to you, in your view, is a notice being issued a setback for the Bengal administration, sir?
No. The question is that being an advocate and a student of the law, I know that any obstruction made by any person regarding the investigation of any agency, ED, CBI, state police, Calcutta police, whatever may be. But today is the dimension has been changed after coming the BJP government in the central. When in front of the chief minister in the Uttar Pradesh, in the counter attack accused person gunshot and died. That's why nobody protested before the Supreme Court that it is a lawlessness. Kindly see the copy paste statement made by Samik Bhattacharya. In the year of 2016, from the BJP office, the Narda case started. Now, Subhendu Adhikari joining the BJP, they said it is a false case. Thereafter, several scams. The copy-paste statement made by the
Sir, my question
earlier
for the moment was restricted to what the Supreme Court said today. But let me bring in Tuhin Sinha, because the TMC maintains ED officials did not identify themselves. They did not show their identity cards. The TMC has also questioned the timing. They've questioned the timing of the searches before elections. TMC leader and advocate Kalyan Banerjee asks, whenever it's a non-BJP state, central agencies interfere with political parties just before elections.
Well, good evening, Gaurav. Good evening, everybody. You know, the TMC is a class apart when it comes to shamelessness. After today's Supreme Court ruling, any other state government would have apologized, would have confessed that they made a mistake in filing FIRs against ED officials, because one of the prime rulings of Supreme Court today is to stay FIR until the next hearing. Number two, they have clearly, indicted the state government for the mobocracy seen in the courts. The Indie Alliance parties today are so frustrated because their acts of corruption are getting caught that they are indulging in intimidation, brazen intimidation of the judiciary, which was seen last week when apparently TMC cadres were sent WhatsApp messages asking them to assemble in court so that they could intimidate the judges hearing the court. And number three, the Supreme Court has raised very serious questions, stating that the job of the state government is to complement, investigative agencies do their task, not be an obstructionist like Mamata Banerjee herself led the way and, indulged in violent obstructionism. So I think any other state
Fair enough,
government
but my
would have
question
shown
was
remorse
timing of
today.
ED
But,
raids, sir.
this is
Timing of ED raids just before elections.
timing. Who are we
Manojit
to
Mandal.
decide the timing? Who are we to decide the timing? The case dates back to 2021, but yes, there is some fresh evidence linking the same money laundering network which was used to make payment in the coal scam to I-pac. So are you trying to say that TMC should be given impunity even after such scathing evidence has emerged? That's the boot question over here.
Let me take that to Manojit Mandal, because the Enforcement Directorate submitted that the TMC legal cell, and a point that was also raised by Mr. Sinha, the legal cell WhatsApp messages, the chat that was also accessed by India Today, a message circulated on WhatsApp group Legal Minds reads, "Everyone gather inside court number 5, item number 10. There was commotion in court. Proceedings were adjourned. Supreme Court had to ask, is court Jantar Mantar? So, sir, was this some kind of a show of strength by TMC?
No, I do not know the authenticity of this WhatsApp chat, but it is clearly mentioned that they want to join the procession of Miss Banerjee, which took place from this path where I'm sitting at the moment, in front of my university, Jadavpur University, that the buses arrangement are there. I mean, what's wrong in that? I do not find anything wrong in that. And concerned judge, the very honorable judge of the Calcutta High Court, probably her Justice Mrs. Ghosh, she did not have any complaint about that. And in fact, the lawyer from the High Court has made it clear that barely 100 people were present. So I don't know what's the buzz about that. Rather, you should be very worried about the fact that the Solicitor General, which is definitely a constitutional post, is making all kind of wild allegation against the Chief Minister, saying that she had stolen one mobile phone of the ED official. Now, whenever did that happen? Rather, she went there to protect her own things. She barely took the mobile phone and the laptop of Mr. Pratik Jain, as made it very clear by the advocate pleading the case for the state government. And she had got every right to do that because the ED officials came at around 6:20, apparently as ED officials. They did not identify themselves as ED officials. And you are talking about why the chairperson of All India Trinamool Congress went there along with Chief Secretary, DG. It happens with the Chief Prime Minister also. Even if he comes for a BJP program in Calcutta, Bengal, or anywhere in the country, he goes with all the officials. I mean, what kind of a logic is this? Come to the moot point. Does the ED have the power to abuse? They have the power to exercise in the benefit of people, not for political benefit. And it is quite apparent from the timing, from the office in which the searches were there, the ED went there to abuse their power for political dividends of a party.
Let me take that to Satyendra Singh.
Very simple.
The ED is being accused of being a handmaiden of the BJP, sir. Appearing for the TMC, Abhishek Manu Singhvi submitted that Mamata Banerjee was informed that unauthorized persons were trying to access I-pac material. Just before elections, if unauthorized people were to access crucial election-related data, the TMC submits they did not show identity cards. Initially, ED was being used to access crucial election-related data of the TMC, and that Mamata Banerjee did not want to permit, sir.
गौरव जी, आपको, मेरे को-पैनलिस्ट और सभी दर्शकों को नमस्कार। पहला आरोप कि ईडी के ऑफिसर्स ने अपने आप को आइडेंटिफाई नहीं किया, यह आरोप कौन लगाएगा? जब भी तलाशी के लिए कहीं जाते हैं, सबसे और साथ में पंच विटनेस लेके जाते हैं जो इंडिपेंडेंट होते हैं, सबसे पहले कार्ड दिखाए जाते हैं। अब ये आरोप लगाया जाता नहीं दिखाए गए, नहीं भी दिखाए गए तो क्या कोई बाहरी व्यक्ति आके फैसला करेगा कि ये कौन लोग हैं? यहां जो नील के घर पे तलाशी हो रही थी, उन्होंने कोई ऑब्जेक्शन किया, कहीं बोला? अब ये सब तो क्योंकि बात इन्वेस्टिगेशन का विषय बन चुका है, क्योंकि इतने हाई प्रोफाइल लोग वहां पहुंचे जिनकी जिम्मेदारी थी कानून व्यवस्था को बनाए रखने की, एज पर पीएमएलए सेक्शन 54 जिनकी जिम्मेदारी थी ईडी को सहयोग करने की कि ईडी अपना काम कर सके। अब ये आरोप की ये टाइमिंग क्या था? तो टाइमिंग एक प्राइवेट कल्प्रिट की सर्च करने के लिए टाइमिंग क्यों देखना पड़ेगा? और मैं तो
लेट मी टेक दैट टू मनोजित मंडल, ही वांट्स टू रिस्पॉन्ड। एक प्राइवेट आदमी है, अगर एक प्राइवेट कंपनी है, ठीक, no, and the second point, if Mamata Banerjee went in a capacity as TMC chief and not as the chief minister, why were top bureaucrats there accompanying her? That's the question you've answered in a bit. But does this not show that state used power? Top officials were there. ED says the DGP was threatening them, threatened to arrest them, said Panchnama mein kuch nahi likha jayega, record kuch nahi kiya jayega, or worse to that effect, sir.
First of all, I-pac and Mr. Pratik Jain, both of them are very honorable entity and persons in this country who also helped the Prime Minister of this country in 2014 and 2019. Do you have any case against I-pac? Show me the FIR. Did you have any, case against Mr. Pratik Jain? Show me the FIR. And you don't have any case in the wee hour of the day. You are going there without identifying themselves. And does this person, very honorable ex-officer of ED, saying that there is no fake CBI, ED, or other officials? There are hundreds who are doing this kind of things everywhere.
आपको स्पेशल 26 टाइप डर था, though the ED also says that sent a letter to the state police about their actions, but both
one more
Mr.
second,
Satendra,
Mr. Sawant,
Can I
one more
make a point,
second,
please?
just 10 seconds. You
Okay,
rightly
10 seconds,
talked about
Mr. Mandal.
Mr. Rajiv, no, just 10 seconds. You talked about,
Yeah, go on,
rightly
sir.
talked about Rajiv Kumar. What happened to Mr. Case of Rajiv Kumar 6 years ago? You maligned
Okay.
this person. Nothing happened.
Okay.
And Mamata did the right thing by standing beside Mr. Rajiv Kumar. Nothing happened.
Fair
so
enough.
far.
Two very pertinent points you've raised. Okay, Tuhin Sinha, you wanted to come in first because the court also had
Malign the
a
reputation of one
larger
of the best
question,
police officers in this country.
whether
My
actions like
simple
this
point
will
is-
lead to a situation of lawlessness. One state not listening to the center, or two states colliding with each other. ED versus local police. Mr. Tuhin Sinha.
See, my simple point is if TMC is so convinced that the ED had no case against IPAC, why was Mamata Banerjee so inclined to run to their office and, flee away and to flee with a particular document? Obviously, Mamata Banerjee knows something which you and the world does not know. And I think that is what needs investigation. That is what we need to get to the bottom of. Why is TMC not able to understand that? And there is a pattern.
Okay.
TMC has followed a pattern of this unruly behavior. Supreme Court, if the Honorable Supreme Court has today passed a very scathing judgment questioning the intent and the motive of the state government, it is a pattern which makes Supreme Court suspect that
So
Mamata
let me
Banerjee-
just take this to
Mamata
Mr.
Banerjee
Satendra
is an
Singh, since you raised the
obstructionist when it comes
question,
to the federal
what if
structure of-
there were fake ED officers, even they showed fake identity cards? That's why Mamata Banerjee was informed that unauthorized persons were trying to access election-related data. Mr. Singh.
देखिए, सबसे पहले मैं आपको ये बताना चाहूंगा कि सेंट्रल पुलिस फोर्सेस ईडी की टीम के साथ गई थी, तो क्या उनके आइडेंटिटी इन्होंने चेक की कि वो वाकई पुलिस के सेंट्रल फोर्सेस से हैं या नहीं है? वो भी नकली है। किस तरह के मजाक बना रहे हैं, ये आरोप लगा रहे हैं। ये जो स्पेशल 26 56 जो जाते हैं ना, उनके साथ असली पुलिस के अधिकारी नहीं जाते प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए। और क्या उसके लिए एक चीफ होम मिनिस्टर को जाना पड़ेगा ये देखने के लिए, असर्टेन करने के लिए दे आर फेक और द जेन्युइन ऑफिसर? एक वहां का जो थानेदार है वह बहुत ही कॉम्पिटेंट होता है इस काम के लिए।
Badi baat, but now this matter is for the courts to decide. I've run out of time on this part of the show, but this is a story we'll be tracking over the next several days and weeks, because apart from courts, this is also now in the court of the people of Bengal. We'll wait and watch their decision too. Many thanks to all my guests. A quick